week 5 notes. So the first point is check all the URL videos regarding MuseScore. I'm talking about the MuseScore in minutes, lesson 1, lesson 2, and lesson 3. These videos, as far as I remember, they are like 10 minutes videos. They are introducing the score setup, the first, the second, working with MuseScore, and the third, the note input. If you click on this Word document, which week 5 MuseScore music editing, yeah, let's see, this document comes up. If you see, it's a whiteboard that I have done in one of the previous semesters. Let's just focus on a little bit. Okay, these are like a summarizing of these 3 videos. This is the first video, that how to set up a score, how to use the brackets and the bar lines. The video number 2, what is the toolbar, what is the playback controls, how to do note entry, what is the navigator, and how to use the piano keyboard on the program. Okay, and the third is how to input different notes. I mean, there are different variations of how you do the note input. As far as I know, is 3, yes, and how to do the note entry, how to use the arrows, how to change the accidentals, like the sharps, flats, and the nature, or diez, bemol, and the bicars. How to do a tie, how to tie together 2 notes, but actually today we won't use it. And what to do again with the piano keyboard. Okay, so if you forget something, this document is summarizing the most important parts of these 3 videos. You can also just click on these links. These are the same links that you can see on e-learning. Check the Word document which summarizes the 3 tutorial MuseScore videos. This one that I just said. Print the PDF document out, which is the first musical sample. So check my YouTube tutorial video that you already checked, because this is my YouTube tutorial video. Of course, I will upload this here. Yeah, you can click on it and open your MuseScore and edit that score that you just printed out. And for your information, this is an additional information, that there will be a quiz at next week, which is the week 6, on lesson time. The questions will be regarding theory, regarding the first 4 weeks of this course. So please check e-learning later on the week for further information. So I'm going to put on that, what is the opening quiz time, what is the closing quiz time, what is the time limit, and all of the things which you need to know about this. It's going to be a short quiz, very short quiz. Okay, so let's start it. Here is my MuseScore. Double click and the software is opening now. When you open the MuseScore, this window automatically opens, These are the documents that you were working on before, or when you that you opened using by the software. And the very first one is create new score. Okay, so we click on this. The top is the title. Under the title, there is a subtitle. On the right is always the composer. On the left, it's always the lyrics, who made the lyrics. And on the bottom, it's always the copyright. So what I want you to put is, this is going to be the title, this is going to be the subtitle, this is going to be the composer, this is going to be the lyrics, and I would like you to put your name here to the bottom, which is going to be the copyright. Okay, this is the first thing that we are going to do. So let's start. The title, MUSC 2028. MUSC 2028. The subtitle, first music sample. First music sample. The composer is actually me, Maria. Spelled like AOS. The lyricist, now it's gonna be music editing. And the copyright, which is going to come to the bottom of the page, is gonna be your name and your ID number. In my case, and my ID number. Okay? If you are done with this, you go to the next. At the next, we are going to pick up instruments. Now this is a general one, but we want some extra instruments here. So I want you to double click on this white page. Double click on the white page. Then these common instruments and actually the other type of instruments are coming up. So this is a bigger list. We need flute and we need cello or violoncello. The flute is a woodwind instrument. So you click on woodwind and all the woodwind instruments will come down, and click on the flute and you add it as a first stave. The next is a violoncello, which is a strings bowed instrument. Click on strings bowed instrument, click on violoncello, add it. Now you see that we have actually two staves. First is the flute, the second is the violoncello. Now when you are done with this, press on the next. Now we are going to pick up the key signature. Now the key signature is going to be Fa diez and Do diez. So you click on this and you go to the next. Now we are going to pick up a time signature. Let's see the time signature. The time signature is 4/4. Okay, so it's 4/4. Okay? Anna Cruises is like a pickup major. We will talk about it later, but this music doesn't have an upbeat, so that's why we are not clicking on this. If you want to make your work easy, you count the bars and you put the number here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need 4 bars. Then you won't have to delete at the end all of the empty bars and this kind of thing. So this is the easiest if you put 4. Now, if you check the music, this is the question, the tempo. Let's see the tempo. We have a tempo sign there, here, which is 100. Yes, the BPM, beat per minute. It means that we have 100 counts in a minute. So we come back to the music and we click on the tempo and we put 100 here. Right? And now we finish. Now you can see that you have all the things at the right place where it must be. Okay? You have the 2 instruments, you have the BPM, and you have 4 bars. Now what is missing? Whenever I ask you to make a music editing, it's gonna be like whatever you see on the document that I sent you, it has to look like exactly the same in your work. So let's see what is the difference between this one and this one. You see these brackets? Then you need to use the brackets and you need to connect the 2 staves. Okay, the 2 staffs. Because here they are not connected and there is no bracket. So let's see where is the brackets. Do you see this? You click on this little arrow. Now it opens to you and you have different brackets here. Now we pick up this. You click on it. You drag it here and you see that it changes the color. See? It changes the color of the place when the program thinks that you want to put these brackets. So you release it. Now you double click on it and you make it, you grab it and you make it longer, and then you think it's fine, you release it. Now how to connect the 2 stuffs with the same bar line? You double click on it. Do you see there are 2 squares? One up, one down. You click on the lower square and you drag it down until it connects the another bar line and you release it. And see, automatically it makes the bar line the same on each bar lines, right? So this is how that looks, and now it's matching how this must look, okay? Now let's go a little bit through to introduce you the platform, okay? Now, the file, the first tool. Okay, you can open a MuseScore document from your device, or you can open a recent MuseScore document that you were working on it before. Or you can create a new MuseScore document by clicking on this. You need to save your music time to time because, of course, as every other softwares, MuseScore also can crash. And if you didn't save your work, probably you lose it. Now you can export your work to different files, which is going to be quite important because, as we learned, MuseScore has its own file type. I'm going to show you how it looks. The file type looks like this. This is this little icon. And how it's called, compressed MuseScore file. Now you only can open this kind of document if you are having the software. Now what if you want to send this to somebody who doesn't have this software in her computer or in his computer? Well, you need a different file type. Okay, this file type, let's say, is a PDF file. So let's do first, get your MuseScore back. First, let's save it. This is a save icon. Let's save it. This is the automatically made folder by MuseScore when you installed the software to your computer. Or of course, I have this one and I want to save my work here. You can give a different name for it or the same MUSC2028. Yeah, first music sample, something like that. And now it's going to be saved in MuseScore format. So I save it. Okay. How will I make a PDF file from that? That I click on export. You can save it as a simple picture. You can save only the audio. You can save only as an audio file, as a MIDI file, as its own file type, like a MuseScore file, and some other type of files. You can pick up any kind of file type that you prefer, or it depends on for what reason you want to use this music. Okay, so let's keep it with a PDF file. And you just save it. That's it. The MuseScore platform actually works in the same way than a Word platform. So the copy-paste works. If you did something, you can also undo the last change. You can print out, you can save, you can open, create a new score. You can load the score from file. Yeah, you can also save score on MuseScore.com. Yes, all of these tools, yeah, are quite the same as a Word program is working. Now you can see that now you can zoom on the music if you want. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. The page view is it depends if you have a longer music like lots of pages. You can see a continuous view which is going on and on and on and on on the right, or you can see it as a single page as it is. Now this is the playback panel. We will go back to the playback panel when we will have some music to play. Okay. The second line is the note input part. So let's start with clicking on the N, the enter notes. If you're not clicking on the N to enter notes, you won't be able to manage it. See, if I do anything here, now I can't do I can't put any notes because I need to click on the notes. Okay, now you see it's blue. It's also, these are the different rhythm values. And the blue is that in which rhythm value the program is at this moment. So we are in quarter notes or crotchets. Now we have to change because, as you see, our music starts with 8 notes. Okay, so it's a re, mi, 8 notes, and then a fa diez is a quarter note, and la fa diez is an 8 note, and mi is a quarter note. Change it to quarter note or quaver, and let's start. If you click on it, you hear the sound. Okay? So it's a re, mi. Now a quarter note is coming, so I have to change it and then continue the note input. It's a fa diez. Okay? And then again change. You always come here. If you continue here, you actually change the note that you have already done. See? It's messing up the whole thing. If you mess up the whole thing, yeah, then just step back with the undo, last change. See? That's it. And then continue like nothing happened. Always come to the next note. Don't continue here. Always come to the next note. La, fa diez, and then a note, mi, a quarter note. See, the cursor is automatically continuing what is the next, what the next is coming. Now, let's talk about another kind of note input. Let's see this view, and I want to show you the piano keyboard. Now, the piano keyboard is coming up. The piano keyboard, you can move it wherever you want, okay? Yes? See? And you can see it with the blue that where are we now? So this is actually the mi. Now, you need to change the rhythm by clicking on the rhythms, and then you go to the piano input and click on the note. Yeah, this is another kind of note input. I prefer this one because it's faster. So what is the next note? Let's check the music. Re, fa diez, la, si as an 8th note, and re, mi as a quarter note. Okay, let's go back and let's see. Eighth note, and let's make it re, fa diez, la, si, and then quarter note, re, mi. Okay, the third type of input, if you also use the numbers, if you see this, that if you press number 4 on your computer keyboard, let's say, see, I press number 4, then it changes. So each rhythm value has its own number, and by input it on your computer keyboard, you don't have to always come here. Yeah, it's like a wasted time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the numbers of my computer keyboard and just stay here at my piano keyboard. And this is, for me, the fastest possible how I input it. So let's say number See, number 3, if I just press number 3, I will have 16 notes, because what is coming? What is coming? I have 16 notes here, okay? So let's make a little bit faster. Of course, you can make it slow as you feel yourself comfortable. Now I change, I press 5, because I have quarter note. It's already changed, as you see here. Yes, and I have Re. Now I go back to the 16 note. I press number 4 because it's an 8 note. And then I need now number 5 because it's a quarter note. Then 8 note again. And for the half note, I press 6. And I'm done with the first line of my music. I'm coming out from the note input. Why? Because I do something, I'm starting something else. What am I starting? I'm starting the note input for the violoncello, right? So I press the note input again. You can see the blue. I can start it. I can use different note inputs as much as I want. The type, now I choose using the numbers regarding the time values and using the keyboard because this is the fastest one. Please follow me or take your time or make it slower. It's your choice, by the way, which type of note input you choose. I choose this one because this is the fastest one. Okay, now when I'm done with the music, I press, I'm coming out from note input. I want to listen my music. I listen. Listen. This is the playback panel, and I just press. Okay. Now, if we don't need this, yeah, you can close it and you can reopen it. It's in the view. You can see there is quite lots of different tools that you can put on. We will talk about it later in another video lesson. Okay. We'll talk about any other things a little bit later, another time, another video. This was the first music sample. This was the first music editing by using MuseScore 3. I hope that I gave you a good guiding as an introduction of this program, how to use it, how to do the first steps. Please practice this. Please become familiar to use the software. Please watch the videos. I will put on a forum just in case if you have any question. I will put on this platform, of course, Week5, and I hope you enjoyed this video lesson. I will see you the next time, and goodbye.